Hello, welcome to the Tea Party Hardy channel. If you like the content in this video, please share it with as many people as you think it will help. Those who support Black Lives Matter are leaving the U.S. and Christianity far behind. What they are now supporting and promoting is antithetical to Christianity and to successful, free, and democratic people. Here's a selection of what these people are now promoting and supporting, along with countless others who have dropped to their knee when doing so, like Christians do for their God. You might also notice, uncoincidentally, its use of Soviet language as well. Here you can see what these allies are working to dismantle and disrupt, what they say they are trying to foster. You must ignore these goals are incongruent, as well as the 130 years worldwide failure of making any of these things happen either successfully or without great amounts of bloodshed to prove their failures. Now including in the U.S. with 17 people dead and thousands injured and hundreds of businesses destroyed and looted from Black Lives Matter's most recent uprising. Oh, and possibly the mass murder of thousands from the spread of the virus we are told to fear by their disregarding laws of social distancing and mask and general lockdown. These are things so many people and corporations have now promoted and endorsed when saying Black Lives Matter instead of All Lives Matter. When using their name and their slogan, they leave no doubt whose side they are on by doing so. We are self-reflexive and do the work required to dismantle cisgender privilege and uplift black trans folk, especially black trans women who continue to be disproportionately impacted by trans antagonistic violence. Cisgender is a word that means straight or normal. We build a space that affirms black women, and it's free from sexism, misogyny, and environments in which men are centered. We practice empathy. We encourage comrades with the intent to learn about and connect with their context. We make our spaces family-friendly and enable parents to fully participate with their children. We dismantle the patriarchal practice that requires mothers to work double shifts so that they can mother in private as they participate in public justice work. We disrupt the Western prescribed nuclear family structure requirement by supporting each other as extended families and villages that collectively care for one another, especially our children, to the degree that mothers, parents, and children are comfortable. We foster a queer-affirming network. When we gather, we do so with the intention of freeing ourselves from the tight grip of heteronormative thinking, or rather, the belief that all in the world are heterosexual, unless she, he, or they disclose otherwise. Did you notice the word father was never used? Did you notice the Latin word for father, patriarch, was used and was targeted for destruction? Did you also notice the word men was only used as a target of destruction as well? People who support Black Lives Matter have either been duped or consumed. Either way, we will miss them and all the other duped or consumed people that have bent their knee no more to God, but instead to this group who seek to destroy not just our nation but humanity as we know it outside of communist-led countries. With a vengeance, this group has seized more power and territory in the United States in the past 2 weeks than any foreign nation has only dreamed to do. They have conquered and destroyed more statues than ISIS ever hoped to do. They have banned more TV shows and movies than the Soviet Union could have ever aspired to do. They have gathered more allies and corporations than any nation in history and have only begun their purges of media rooms and boardrooms. Remember, all of this in 2 weeks. Blitzkrieg. And Jemima's on her way out completely now. The redo wasn't enough. And Uncle Ben, Splash Mountain, and countless other parts of our world have already been given their execution papers. America is an experiment, not a guarantee. We are losing who we are, and countless others have joined the side against America to complete this loss. From whence shall we expect the approach of danger? Shall some transatlantic military giant step the earth and crush us at a blow? Never. All the armies of Europe and Asia could not by force take a drink from the Ohio River or make a track on the Blue Ridge in the trial of 1,000 years. No. If destruction be our lot, we must ourselves be its author and finisher. As a nation of free men, we will live forever or die by suicide. If you like the content in this video, please share it with as many people as you think it will help. This is a time where we must speak out. We have one side speaking out quite vociferously and using corporations everywhere to spread their message. We have to do our part as well. Please share this video. Remember, YouTube is not going to promote a video of this nature, so your sharing it helps overcome that deficit. Thank you. We'll see you in the future.